Do, 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 do. Let's see, that one's live. Let's put that there. What's up, peoples? Just gotta line up my windows here. Hold on. That goes there. Pro Gamer Moves. What's up, everybody? Live, not living. Are you live? I think I'm live. I've got two windows telling me I'm live. Now, it doesn't mean I'm actually live. It just means that it thinks that I'm live. So who knows? Here's how I'll know, because you guys will be talking to me. P5X time, baby. Back to the roots of the channel. Well, I guess technically the roots are Minecraft, but that was a long time ago. You think we are all dead? What's up, Alex? Chewy, Melissa, of course, Ethan, Thorgrim. Who else is in here? Let me find my game. Oh, I didn't turn the sound back on. Oh, I got to put, actually, hold on. I got to put this sound down. Let me check my audio. There's audio in the audios. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Where is... Oh, I'm not on my headphones. Man, I'm amateur hour. There it is. Oh, the World Series is going on? I'm so not a sports guy. Like, I'm terrible. I had no freaking clue. I guess I'll do an 8-hour one. I hate the 16-hour ones. First time on a live stream. Well, hello and welcome. Today we're doing the fun-filled Mementos. We're going to clear this bad boy out. Yes, let's go in and to the left. How is everyone tonight? I'm having a good day. Of course, I will tell you, my daughter is having her first ever birthday sleepover party. And so I've got literally directly above me a bunch of preteen girls playing What the Meme, some fun little game. And it's loud, and I can hear them. No. I didn't take it for granted. I said Melissa, of course, because I saw your name first. That wasn't like a Melissa, of course, she'll be here. What do you mean you wonder what's inside? It's a treasure chest. You can see it. Dude, you did a Mementos say? Nice. Have you cleared out the palaces? Let's go this way, I guess. No, you're not hurt. Good. I would feel pretty bad if you were hurt. Hell yeah, we appreciate Melissa. Dodgers fans getting a heart attack. The only thing I know about the game is I saw some thing on the internet about like the ball getting stuck in like the mat. What the hell you call it? It was like in the crevice of the mat. That's the extent of my knowledge right now. Yeah. So here's the thing about Cards Against Humanity. At the start of COVID, we were doing every week with our finance group at work a like hour long. We'd pick a game and everybody would play it just to kind of keep things going. And one of the weeks, one of our partners from the Philippines was like, oh, we're going to play Cards Against Humanity. There's like an online version. He didn't know what it was. And I had to be the guy who unfortunately had to cancel it that day. Cause I'm like, I don't think you know what you're getting into. And it doesn't end well from an HR perspective. And I don't want to be the one who is like this most senior ranking person in the company here that didn't stop this. So we learned a vital lesson that day. Cards Against Humanity is not work friendly, just as you probably know. Oh, nice. You got all of your SOS stars today. Hell yeah. We're going to the palace from time to time. Which way am I going? Left. CMP3 banners and KR makes me cry at my wallet. I know eventually it's going to hit us all, huh? See, that'll be me for P4 though. P3 I'm like 50-50 on. It's gone past the 9th inning. Jeez. Philippines mentioned hype. Yeah, most of my team is in the Philippines. I have one on my team that's here in the US, and then the rest of my direct reports are all in the Philippines. And even my development staff is in the Philippines. They don't report to me, but it's like the team I work with the most outside of like my core team. And then I've got different partners like all over, like in a lot of countries. But they're like bigger parts of the big team, nothing to do with like me. Like they're not on my direct crew or anything. No, it's not. Monopoly could also ruin relationships. I'm with you on that one. Ooh, let's get these. I like Mementos. Actually, I like Mementos and the palaces. I just don't like the palace puzzles in most situations because they just suck. I'm sorry, they do. You didn't even finish Mementos and you like Mementos. Oh, interesting. Can I share my experience working with Filipinos? It's been great for me. I've been shit for 10 years doing it. But oh, I gotta get that little thing. Hold on. So I don't know. I'm not, I guess, a typical boss. Here's how I manage. So I have two styles of management. First and foremost, you're a human being. Just that simple. And I tell my team all the time, it's health first, family second, the job comes third. Make sure you're healthy, make sure your family's healthy. You do those things, you can focus on work. And so I treat my staff as adults, and I assume that they are going to do what the hell they need to do at work. And look, in my job, it's very obvious if you're not working. First of all, one of my teams controls parts of payroll. If they didn't do their job, I would have thousands of people yelling at me that they didn't get paid. Like, that would be very, very obvious and bad. So I can trust them because I know they have to be doing it. And like when I'm doing projects and stuff, like I've been doing this for 20 years. I know how long it takes to do these different things. So I know when someone's fucking around, right? But if they get it done, they get it done on time and to what I believe is the best of their ability. I don't care what they do all day. Like, I know for a fact there's times when my team are not fully engaged or they're taking a 2-hour lunch. Like, I honestly don't care. Just get your shit done, right? So that's like the adult side. And then the other half of it is just development. Like, if you work with me, my goal as a leader is I would be honored if when somebody that has worked for me at some point in their career, when they get to their retirement, if I'm like a footnote in their speech that they're like, oh, I had this really good, boss back in the day who made sure that I grew, that I developed, that I got new skills, and I got to realize my dreams. Boom. I don't care if those dreams are with me. I've had 2 people that have worked for me go and start their own companies. And they're like, we're so sorry to leave. I'm like, why are you sorry? Like, you're starting a whole fucking company. Like, yay on you. Like, do your thing, right? I'm just happy you learned a skill from me that helped you do that. Like, that's how I treat my staff. And so, my Philippine teams, they tend to be very grateful towards that. And what they tell me, and I don't know how much of this is true versus someone just blowing smoke up my ass, but what they tend to tell me is that bosses they've worked for in the past have not been like that. It's been far more like, we don't get to talk to directors. We're little analysts. We don't get to see the directors in the company, and we don't get to, get the development directly from them and stuff like that. I'm like, why not? Like, I don't expect you to like be in love with your job. I hate to say it. It's just, that's life. People aren't going to always love their jobs, but I do want you to feel welcome. I want you to feel valued. So I don't know. That's my take on my team, and I love them. They're fantastic. They get their shit done. Human compassion at a corporate ladder. Yeah, I know. What the hell is that? Dad side is from the Philippines, so you're part Filipino. Nice. Most reliable and most useless. That's interesting. But you know what? Every one of my team has been honest, even the ones that weren't working, which is going to sound so funny. I had one guy, and it was a really smart guy. He built some killer like workbooks for me one time. And I remember this one day, he was working to become a civil engineer, if I'm not mistaken. And he's like, I don't know if you noticed, but if you looked at my Facebook, I was at my wife's company. And so I fell asleep at work today because he works an overnight shift. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's not cool. Don't do that again. Like, you wish your boss was that cool. Here's why I'm a decent boss is because I wasn't always a decent boss. I had to make my mistakes, like young me, like I'm talking like over 20 years ago. I had to make the mistakes of frankly figuring out how to be a good boss. And I did that by unfortunately being a shitty boss first because I didn't know. I just didn't understand how to be a good boss. And so I was too strict, too much about the results, and not realizing the best way to get results is not to focus on the results. If that makes sense, it's to focus on the people, and you give them accountability. Like, hey, this is your job. This is your task. I will make sure you have the tools, the technology, the know-how. I'll teach you, but then you own it. And that's it. Like, you own it. Like, I don't own it. You own it. And that's what I expect of you. It appears the new Fuka Kit preview can summon a unit of your choosing for one. Wait, summon any unit? Like, I could have her summon, like, Cord? No, a lot of the bosses in my company are strict, and I hate when they're like that. I just think it's a waste of human compassion. Like, don't be a dick. And again, this because I've made mistakes. I'm not perfect. I'm not some, like, messiah of bosses. Like, I was a shitty boss when I worked in retail for a while, and I'll be the first one to tell you that. Love Corporate Bear. I have so many sides. Chill Power Washer. Kagi was playing Power Washer. I didn't get to catch his Power Washer streams, but I saw like he was posting stuff in Discord. Yeah, human because we make mistakes and learn from them. I think that's honestly one of the big life lessons is don't pretend like you don't make mistakes. Just admit it, take accountability, and make an action from it. That and allow yourself to be ignorant. Too many people don't. Too many people are like, oh, I know it all. I get comments day in and day out, even on YouTube, that's like, oh, you could do this and you'd be better at the game. I'm like, okay, that's a good tip. Or someone's like, oh, hey, your video would be better if you did X. I'm like, oh, I didn't think about that. Like, don't pretend you're perfect. Just listen, learn, digest. It doesn't mean you have to do what everybody says, but like, understand that there might be a perspective out there. Based boss pair. Before battle, you choose one unit Fuga can summon. That's really cool. Oh, retail sucks. I managed retail stores for years. It fucking sucked. It was terrible. Retail and service industries are some of the hardest jobs out there in terms of like managing with people. And then you have teaching jobs that are just woefully underpaid for what they do. I feel for teachers in like a heavy way. Oh my God, how can I not drive? That's still gold status. Yeah, noob, you don't ever make mistakes. My life lesson, my goal in life is to make as few mistakes as you do. Oh yeah, I mean, the pay is good for high school. And like if you work retail and you work like off shifts, like my son worked overnights at Target for a while. And so like he made like the shift premiums. Like that can be a decent job at that age group, but it still is just a drag, especially in the holidays. Oh, people are just dicks. It's funny because it's not that retail is bad, it's that customers in retail are bad. That's what makes it bad. Like the job itself is whatever. It's like you stock shelves, you bring some shit out. It's not a hard job. It's the people that make it miserable. I'll tell you, I have so many retail stories. So I'll give you a gross but funny one, and I'll give you a scary one. So which one do you want first? Put a 1 in chat if you want the scary one first, and a 2 in chat if you want the funny but gross one first. Because these are gold. Yeah, there's so much to Mementos. It's part of what makes it fun for me. Oh, and a lot of times, like, your area management stuff where the most disconnected from what you do, which baffled me. 11111. I think one was scary, right? Okay, one it is. Okay, so the retail stores I managed were cell phone stores, and they part of what we had to do was evaluate if a phone was under warranty. And we had a tech center built into our store, and we were the largest store in the country for the company I worked for at the time. So that's the background of the story. So I'm on the tech side one day working with our techs, and this person comes in, their phone's not working, yada, yada. We take the phone apart. It's got just liquid damage out the ass, right? So it's destroyed. There's nothing you can do about it when that happens. And so we tell them, we're like, hey, you know, your phone's destroyed. We can't fix this. Your options are A, you can buy a new phone. B, you can file an insurance claim, which costs X amount of dollars. Or C, you know, we'll sell you a refurbished phone at a discount, right? So we're trying to make something happen for this person. They're not happy. So I closed the store that night. You know, we have like a small crew that stays for closing. I leave, and they follow me in a pickup truck onto the highway. And I was on the phone with my ex-wife at the time. Well, she's my ex-wife now. She's my wife at the time. And they start trying to run me off the road. Like, they're in this like pickup truck thing, and they're literally, first they start coming up on my bumper, and then they try to like run me off the side of the road, like from like the side. And so like I had to tell, you know, my, like I said, my now ex, I was like, yeah, I gotta get off the phone. I need to like call 911. And then I ended up having to go to like a grocery store parking lot was where they wanted me to go to try to like be safe. But yeah, so that was a scary one. Like the person was so mad about their phone, they legitimately tried to run me off of the road. And I'm like, that's some fuck shit. So that's a scary one. Yeah, that was messed up. And I'm like, all I did was tell you your warranty. Like I didn't like shoot your mom. Like I didn't step on your children. Like it's a freaking cell phone. So yeah, so that's retail. And then the funny one, I don't know, this is partially funny, partially gross. So same store, at this store, if you like walk in, so there's two front entrances because it was one of our superstores. And then you went like from the first entrance into an inventory room, and we had security cameras everywhere. And so we are watching security camera, me and the inventory guy, Gino, really good guy. I liked him a lot. And we see these people, and I'm gonna have to demonstrate this. Hold on. Let me pull this up because this is important. So here we are. And we're looking at the security camera, and on the camera, we see a group of like 5 people, and they're like this. And the one's like. So they're in that circle. One is like bent down on the ground, and they're like looking at something. And I'm like, what the hell are they looking at? And so me and Gino, we go out into the store. It's a turd. It's a human poop. Somebody had a poop fall out of their pants into the middle of our store. And people were looking at it like it was like a gold bar, and they were trying to figure out how to lift it up. And I'm like, what? So that was one of our work days. Oh, retail. Yeah, dude, this is where I worked. It is what it is. It was like not right at the front door, but like as you came in the front door, it's like in the main area where we sold like our phones. It was like in the like right in the middle of the store right there. It was a decent size, noob. I'm glad that you asked the real questions. I had another day at the store. This was a wake up call that I had to lose a few pounds. You know, we on Fridays we would do shirt and ties and like slacks, and it was cute too because like I was always like slightly older than most of the people that I worked with, and I was known for like taking people that you know, came out of jail, had ankle bracelets. I'm like, look, these are some of the hardest workers I've ever known, and I'm going to give them a shot. And so like I teach them how to tie their ties and stuff like that. And so we're out there on the floor razzing each other. It was a little bit slow or whatever. And I was in the greeter position. So like as people came in the door, I would say hi, welcome, whatever. And there was something on the ground, no big deal. I bent over to pick it up and my pants just ripped right at the ass crack. And I'm like, oh, damn. And so all the staff that I've taught how to dress and everything are just razzing me. And I'm like, I guess I got to go home. I'm like, I can't be walking around with a double ass, cracked, double cheeked up on a Thursday. Like, you can't be doing that around here. So yeah, I literally have probably hundreds of retail stories. Fook is now the best Navi. Every new Navi, they're just like, this is going to be the best thing you've ever seen in your life. Tonight apparently is story night with Bear. You guys didn't know that's what you came for, but that's what you're getting. Why do I feel like my car's driving so slow? There's a visual, yeah. No amount of money to pick up poop. I've worked in healthcare. I've had to deal with so much worse than poop, sadly. There's days where I would much prefer to have to touch a turd than some of the other shit I've had to do in my career. It was a full moon, my friend. It was a full moon. Yes, I've had a couple points in my life where I've been like, I might be too heavy right now. I might need to work on that a little bit. Oh, I would. If you guys have good retail stories, throw them in the chat, or work stories in general. I just love this kind of stuff. Persona 4 characters are definitely coming for Phantom X. They've already said they are, so they're going to be after the P3 characters. Oh, dude, if they just make each navigator worse in the fact that like they're more busted or whatever, then Rise is going to be like insane. Unrelated side note. I was never going to pull Mesa, and I'm glad I did. Like, I don't know, I like the character. He's not the strongest. I get it. But he's in my Yui camp of fun to play. Oh, wait. What? Damn it. Is this another one I have to bring Joker back for? I hate these stupid things. Alright, where's Joker? Where is my Joker team? Why does my Joker team not have a Navi? That's not my real Joker team. What the heck? I guess you could actually be updated. That's fine. That's fine. Save that. You're welcome. Yeah, I do. You know what? It is all the thanks to you. It is all the thanks to you. I wasn't attacking. Yeah, it's because he's requires curse. Is why they weren't attacking. Where the hell was he? Was he down this corridor? I think I have to like leave and come back for him, don't I? I hate these stupid treasure things because you go through the whole stage. Yeah, I have to go leave and come back. You go through the whole stage and then it's like you just didn't bring the one element you needed for the one that would be in the room. And so then you have to redo the whole thing. Oh, you just picked up right now? Like on the rerun? I like her. I know she's like probably the worst 5-star DPS, but I still like playing her. I don't really care. Oh, did I miss a ticket? I missed a couple tickets. Somebody revoked my driver's license. There's another one I missed on one of the other floors, and I, for the life of me, don't remember where, and I'm just like, it's just not worth me getting. Let's go back up, because there's probably stuff towards the top of that. Do-do-do-do-do. Is this not one of the ones I can just break? All right then, glad I came back. Yeah, no, she's fun. I think I'm just in the mood to just play things that are fun to me now. It's the same thing with like DNA, because like that game's been fun, but I don't even care about the power creep. Like I started building Hellfire just because I think she looks cool, and she's a tank. Like all the reasons I need. I don't need another reason for that. And like Fantasio, that's my boy. I'm building him. I just need to unlock his ass. It's probably going to be a few weeks before I unlock him though, just because it's like a weekly timer thing for him. We can only do like 5 of the runs per week, and I'm not even at the level that I can actually fight him yet. Well, I can fight his boss. I can't like do the stage that gives you his letter things, whatever the heck they're called. Moko in 30, nice. Yeah, I am salty about the new Yui. Because she's such a cool looking character and she's unique. I mean, you could probably take or leave the whole veggie thing that she does, but why was she not AoE? We already had Makoto, like, and we don't have an AoE nuker. Like, it makes no sense to me that they didn't just make her AoE. We don't even have all the roles filled in the game yet. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Another one of my retail stories. So I just remember this one. There was a store that I managed and it got robbed one night because we had ATMs. Basically, not ATMs for like true cash, but you could pay your bill into it like with cash to save you from having to be in the line. And this truck, like, as we watched the camera footage, they just drove the truck in reverse through the front of the store, hooked it up with chains to the ATM, and just ripped it out of the wall and then threw it in the back of their truck. And I'm like, it was like some movie style shit. Like, it was wild. Honestly, looking back, it was kind of cool. Like, it sucks the property got destroyed. Like, I'm not advocating for that, but it was like a little movie. It was pretty freaking cool. What am I doing? Where am I at? So I need to go straight down there and the left and the right and then back up there. Okay. Those are the official terms. Forget north, south, east, west. Dude, yeah, it was a wild retail store. I don't know what to say. We also, I shouldn't have favorites, but probably my favorite employee ever at that store, his name was Brian, and he was in a wheelchair. It's relevant to the story. And we were at the bar one night, and I see him like across the room, like, oh, I'm gonna say hi to Brian or whatever. So I go over there, and he's just absolutely plowed. He is like 7 sheets gone, right? And he's just like, he's having the time of his life. And this bar, it was not ADA compliant. And so I'm trying to, like, you walk in the front door and you walk straight back and there's like the main bar. And then you go to the left and then it was just kind of like seats or whatever. And then there was 2 steps and then a dance floor. And so of course, like, we all want to dance and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, it sucks. You know, you can't come out there with us. And he's like, I got this. And this fucker, I love him so much. He asks people to move the tables. And he backs up his wheelchair. I shit you not. And it's like the electric one. And he just puts it into what is effectively full throttle, which is not that fast. And he just jumps off the 2 stairs in his wheelchair onto the dance floor. And I'm like, effing Brian, man. Effing Brian. He wanted to dance, and he was not going to let stairs stop him. That's the kind of story you hear on Reddit. Yeah, this is a budget cell phone store, and we attracted certain clientele. Let's just put it that way. Oh, trumpeter. I haven't seen this dude in a hot minute. But Brian was genuinely one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. Like, I would walk in the store and he would just say some off-brand shit and I would just die. Get up, Minami. If I lose this fight. So now I'm nostalgic. I'm like wondering what he's doing these days. I haven't talked to him in years. Because like some of the other people from my store, like I just see him on Facebook or whatever. But I never like connected with him on Facebook or anything. I'd love to just run into him one day. His wife was hella cool too. She was super nice. Dude, Brian did not, he was the definition of degaff. Like he did not give a fuck. He was all about just being himself. Like he had some crappy cards handed to him in life and he just rolled with it, man. And he was happy with what he was. And I loved him for it. And he could sell, man. He was such a good salesperson. Because he could make people laugh. And like, that is an underrated selling skill, is making people laugh. Joker, do not die here, please. It's funny because I could care less about a high school reunion. Like, I went to so many different schools growing up because we moved for the military that, like, I don't really have a lot of, like, friends from that era. But there's, like, old crews I used to work with that I would just love. Like, if I could have a reunion, it would be with, like, people like that. Third shift retail is a great shift, yeah. Oh, damn. Just missing a whole tire, huh? Oh yeah, all those would be cool on P5X, Antonio. Do 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 do. I haven't seen that debuff in forever. But I also have Minami, so you can't stick it on me. Dude. Excited for Fuka? I mean, yes and no. I'm excited because her kit sounds amazing, but I'm not playing KR anymore. Like, I'll pop in there to, like, see things, research things, but I kind of figured it made more sense for me to play other games than to double up on the same game. And so I don't... Dude, you can't one-shot kill them. Just use a different skill. So I'll still, like, go there to see things. And I might go there and do like a Tartarus run or something like that, but like I don't do anything else in it anymore. And I have enough base knowledge of the game that I can just read the updates and then like check what things are going on and understand what's going on. How do you not know your tire's gone? So I'm excited for it, but I'm excited for like a year from now. Yeah, I'm a tourist. That's fair. I mean, that's probably the best way to put it, to be honest. Joker, you're disappointing me. Do I have to bring out Summer freaking Closer? Yeah, no, I know. Minami took a faceplant. We're not doing too well in this fight. Which is kind of funny, because it's not like this team is underpowered. It's just apparently not the right team. It's also because freaking Wonder keeps playing the one move that doesn't do anything. But I do want to see if they can just figure it out without her. As I take 43,000 different famines from these guys. Who needs healing? We've got Phoebe. Dude. Is he going to summon the 4 again? Oh, now you do something different? Jesus. That was an interesting play, Joker. Okay, you guys have to kill him this round. You know that, right? And of course, Wonder, you're an idiot. Like, the AI should be smart enough to know that the move doesn't actually work and just not use it. You know what would actually be good for hitting Trumpeter right this second would be freaking Mesa. Yep, he's going to bring him back. We're dead. What are my opinions on DNA? I think it has a really good foundation. We're dead. Yeah, I think it has a solid foundation. It's in need of refinement in certain places. One that is of particular bother to me is the lack of good tutorials. like I can get past translation issues. It's like all that stuff is going to happen at the start of games. There's a little bit of tech issues, whatever. I don't care about that. But like, for example, there's a whole demon wedge system. And we were talking about this on Discord today and a little bit last night on a live stream. And they just don't tell you like anything about it. They're like, you can get demon wedges. And that's like the legitimate extent of what they actually will tell you about the system. And I'm like, how dumb is that? Like, and there's a lot of nuance to that system. And so it really deserves having, this team is actually probably a bad team just because, well, let's see, Adet doesn't have AoE except for her Psy. I'm going to run this team just for the heck of it. They're all going to get knocked down, but that's okay. But like I want to be able to go somewhere in the game, and this is a pet peeve for every game for me personally. I want to be able to go into the game, see a spot that I can read and understand why am I way the hell over there? I want to learn about the mechanics in game, not out of game. So I think they need to work the tutorials a bit. There's a sense of floatiness is the best way I could describe the combat. It needs screen shake or oomph or something that makes you feel like you have connected with the enemy. Right now, it's still fun. It just has no, like there was impact in that move that just happened, right? And it just doesn't have impact. That's a very easy fix they can do. I think aside from that, I like that they're going with the, hey, you can have everything, but you're gonna grind for it. Like, I do not think that they should try to fast track the grinding because it is a way for them to make money. And I think it's already generous enough what they're doing. So I think all those things are good. The story, very surprising. I thought, you know, I think the first part of the first chapter is kind of boring. And then it just starts ramping up. And then I'll just call it the finale of the 1.0 story. Phenomenal. Absolutely great. It made me think of like a Final Fantasy game. So I think all those things are good. I'm trying to think what else. And the only other thing is I think they need more skills. Every character has a passive, a skill, and a like kind of ultimate move. I just want more buttons to press. Like I want more thought. And am I going to keep spamming the letter E or the letter Q on my keyboard? Like give me a little bit more than that. But otherwise, I think it's fun. I think it's a good game. I could see myself streaming it, but probably not really making videos for it. Right now, my focus is this and ZZA. And then I'm trying to get into the Arknights beta / content creator program. And eventually I'll be covering NTE when we start getting content for that. So I don't really need to take on another game at the moment. I've got too much to do. So that's my general thoughts, but we talk about it a lot in Discord. And by the way, anyone here who doesn't know, I do have a Discord server, not just for P5X, it's multiple games. So feel free to join it. I would grab you the link right this second, but it will mess up the way I have my stream set up on my main screen. So I don't know if anybody from the guild, or I always call it a guild. I don't know if there's anybody that wouldn't mind grabbing the server invite and throwing it into the chat for everybody, but I'd appreciate you if you did. Just choose Yusuke. I do like my Yusuke team. This is Persona. Ever since P4 gave us manual control, party members... Yeah, party members have always been complete crap on AI in Persona games. There's not that many games that... Oh my god. That have great computer AI, though, I'll say. Unless it's like Unicorn Overlord, where you can program it, or Final Fantasy 12, where they have the Gambit system. Like, those two I think are fantastic. Oh, Melissa, you're awesome. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'll say this. DNA is in a place where I'm going to throw some money at them, just because I want to support their business model. And I can see that, you know, 6 months to a year from now, when they've worked out some of these initial things they're trying to figure out, it's going to be a great game. I think it's honestly going to be a great game. So it's been 99% laziness and 2% just waiting for my YouTube earnings for the month. But I'll probably throw like 20, 25 bucks their way to get started, get a couple cosmetics or whatever. On the flip side, ironically, I've not spent any money in CZN, and I actually really, really love ZZN. But it's I think that their cash shop is, it's not right. It's not good. And so I'm waiting for them to address the monetization before I give them any cash. And once they do, I'll throw some cash their way. I actually have not finished Unicorn Overlord, which is so funny because I think it's a phenomenal game. But it's one of those games where, like, if something else distracts me for more than a couple days, then I forget what I'm doing and then I just want to start over. Do not chase Minami's A4. You'll have a chance of getting it randomly just from pulling on standard banners. I don't think she really cares to go past A1. It's not that her other skills aren't good. It's just that her A1 is her big piece where she gets the extra pierce. So that would be my focus on her. Okay, so now we need to clear out the gold areas. So let's grab this. And I think I should be able to clear out the gold now. Yeah, level 22. So I should be able to come up to the top. You know, and the other thing, it's funny because, you know, we filmed the podcast earlier today. And I'll wait. You guys can watch the podcast for the full context of what I'm about to say. But I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm totally going the wrong way. I don't think a single character has a needed A1 or more. Not a single one of them. Are there ones that have defining traits that are good? Like, for example, Windvast. But the only time I think any of that is needed is if you're pushing scores. And I know I say it all the time, and you're going to hear it again tomorrow in the podcast, but it really is true. There's not a single bit of content in this game outside of the score modes, the 2 score modes that we have, that give a damn if you're A1 or not. They're just not hard enough. Dodgers won. Wow, 11 innings. Crazy. Yeah, Minami should be in the standard pretty soon. It's like December or January. I forget exactly when. It's 6 months from when her banner first ran. And I know it's right around that time, like January or whatchamacallit. Oh, I guess I can go this way. Oh yeah, there's plenty that are fun. Like Mesa A2, yeah, I can see the appeal of that. Or like Queen A2 or Queen A1, Chord A1. There's quite a few that are definitely fun, but if I could steer the community in any one direction, it would be your question on A1, A2, A3, A4, whatever, should be centered around your fun factor. Are you going to have more fun getting particular character A, B, or C to an A1, 2, or 3, or getting 3 new characters? Because that's what your trade-off really is. Or do you want to go complete kit? Would you rather get an A1 or the character plus a weapon? So that's kind of how I evaluate it. Again, taking score modes off the table. Because even the hardest bosses in the game don't need A1s. Period. Like if you think about like Genbu and the other ones that we have, forget what the other guy's name was, those were fully doable at base level A without a weapon. And a lot of us did it that way. So I want people to go in it from the fun factor perspective more than the power perspective, because the power just isn't actually needed. What's up, Ribeye? 104? Nice, Melissa. See, I really want an A6 for Yuji. The game has given me 1 copy of him. Well, like an A1. There's base copy and +1. Meanwhile, I've got the A6 on. But it's like Haru. I'm like seriously contemplating doing A1 Haru. Not because I need her. Like, strictly because I think it's fun that she basically gets a free move whenever something spawns. Like, I just think it's cool. No, you're right, G4. In most situations, that's going to be true. There's some prominent A1s, like Windvast. She's the one that comes to mind off the top of my head because her main gimmick works around hitting with wind. But then if you get her A1, it removes the wind restriction. So like she fundamentally changes at A1. And that's like the only time I think it's worth a damn. What's up, Mark? Yeah, Ryuji's a little simple in what you have to do with him, but it's just something satisfying about seeing him hit for 1,000,000 in a single move. 2 5-stars in a multi? Who are they? Oh, is this guy not dead yet? I'm looking at chat, not the game. How much health does he have left? Oh, he's like half health. Do 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 do. Go surfing, cause it makes no sense in Mementos. See, big numbers you like them. Yeah, that's what's up. See, I'm actually the exact opposite of that. I love it in games where somebody can like hit you for like 1,000,000, but I'm a tank and it's like that's 100 damage. And I'm like negating it all. I love when that happens. TW Velvet Trials. At least the Velvet Trials are easier in TW. See, everyone used Ryuji for Technician 30. I use DPS Wonder. I actually found that that was the easy way to go about it. Do do. A for on, A for Ryuji, not bad. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, most of your name just changed. What happened? It was yellow and now it's white. Oh, that was weird. Was it a membership renewal thing for like 2 minutes? Like your whole name changed. Oh no, never mind. It's because Mark was adding you. I see. Team, will you kill the boss? Like, you're taking forever to kill a bird. Like, what are you doing with your life? Yeah, I think that P5X is probably one of the best at that you really don't need the power creep. There will be some bosses later on, because you eventually get modes where you fight the actual characters from the game. Like there was one, like the one coming up right now, you're fighting, I think it's Chinese New Year Rin and Howler. And so like those tend to be really hard. So a little bit more restrictive when those happen. But otherwise, it's really, I don't think intended to be like the most difficult game out there. And I think that can be good for people. I don't think everything has to be the most difficult game, but then I also look to other games for the difficulty. It's funny because like we're literally touching on like half of what the podcast is this week. Although we start, y'all in for a treat. We started the podcast probably a solid 10 minutes on a tangent. And it was a fun one, but yeah. You wouldn't know it was a P4 or a Persona podcast until probably 10 minutes in. Oh yeah, one-shotting with Ryuji feels great. Holy SP. And I'm going to run out of turns? Okay. Appreciate the double buff there. Could you just punch the guy in the face? Oh, Melissa, did your husband start playing DNA? What's he think about it? She wants to pull Futaba and Makoto Yuki. Fair. They're going to be popular, both of them. Oh my god, finally. That was like brutal. That should not have been that hard. Right and then straight. Okay. I mean, at least I get to sit here and talk to you guys while the AI does AI things. Let's go straight across. Looks like a wall to break. Yep. You're scared. Wait a sec. Well, I missed something. He's not even as far as you yet. Is he a big gamer? Make my first purchase in the game soon with Futaba and Haru so close to each other. Oh, you're breaking the wallet. Breaking the wallet open. You hit 29 today? Nice. They will be lower in the tier list of usability. Who will be lower? Super, that is. Marion stays until, like, new Marion comes out, basically. So she's not going anywhere. Phoebe will be your second Navi all the way until Anj comes out. And then even after Anj comes out, she'll be your third Navi in guild boss fights. So neither one of them are going to fall off or anything like that. Don't worry about it. You just learned fishing? Okay, yeah, I know where you're at then. What are birds? We just don't know. Birds aren't real. That's one of my favorite conspiracies. I think it's one of the funniest things. That and the flat earth stuff. I mean, this game is easily the gacha I've spent the most money in ever. It was the Cydia for a long time. Blitz is pretty skippable. Buoy Prism is a ton of damage. Kijiro. Which one is Kijiro? Why is that name not sticking with me at the moment? What's Kirijo's other name? Good at games once he figures them out, and then he gets bored. DNA, I feel like DNA, if you end up liking the grind, that's a game you just will stick with forever. What are my guild boss scores? Let's see. Let me finish this floor really quick and I'll look at them. I don't think they're that high. I haven't actually really tried that hard yet this round. I feel like I missed a hallway. I did. Okay, so we'll do this and then go back. $256 gold cards for standard. Yeah, there's not really much to spend on it. Especially once you get the characters you want from it. It's like, eh. The birds aren't real t-shirt. That'd be great. Oh, Mitsuru, duh. I heard that she's great as sub DPS, particularly on certain teams like the P3 teams, but otherwise, last I heard, she's fairly skippable. But will be really good on your P3 teams specifically. That, however, was not... I haven't looked at that recently, so it could be that more people have found more cool things to do with them. Sometimes it takes a couple weeks for people to like really figure out how to slot somebody into the right teams. Is Futaba in 4 days? What is today? Something like that. It's Wednesday or Thursday, I forget. But yeah, I mean it's this coming week. I just don't remember which day of the week it is. I'd have to look. I think this is it for the floor. This room should be the last one. The 6th, okay. Did I get this whole floor cleared out? Yes. And then we'll turn these in, and then let me go check my guild scores. Like I said, I don't think they're good yet. So don't expect like something crazy right now. So this is faster. What am I doing? Metaverse. I always hit M for metaverse, and it's not actually what you press, as you know. Okay, so... Oh, I fell down. I think Alex came up. So total score right now is 81 mil. And then for my 2 scores, I've got 47 on Bale and 33 on Nidhogger. That's a terrible name. But here's the thing is like, I didn't try to time my buff windows with, you know how like you get like 2 weakness turns? I haven't actually attempted to time my windows yet. So these were just like, I always come in and just do a basic run to get the points for the guild and then to get my rewards. And then I later on will go back when it's like, probably, I might do it tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have time Monday or Tuesday. So maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, if I can, I'll try to get slightly better scores. Because I guarantee like the guild scores are going to go up. Like Palk maybe won't push anymore. Maybe Maddie won't. But I can guarantee you Melissa will. I can see Grim doing it again. I'm surprised Vention's only right there, to be honest with you. There's a couple people in here that I think won't do anymore, but then there's some I think that will still try to push higher scores. So I'm going to have to like get up on it. Oh, more event stuff's done. Oh, right, that one's finished. Oh, is this whole event finished now for me? No, I guess so. Okay, I guess that event's done. Back to Mementos. He's right. Yeah, I know you're going to come back in there and post a crazy score at some point, Melissa. Yeah, you either have to like guard early or you have to delay out so that your buff windows line up. Kind of a pain. So this one had gold ones up top. So I need to go back and do those really quick. So up and to the right. Matt and Pac will only push if you get above them. Yeah, that's kind of where they're at. They're like, we're good enough until we're not good enough, and then we'll just make ourselves good enough again. But you know what was so much fun, Melissa, was watching you all in the last guild run. And it was like every 20 minutes I would turn around and look at Discord, and like you would be number 1, then they would switch you, and then you would just switch. And you guys just like kept bouncing the rank those last couple like hours. And I was just having a good time like looking over and seeing which one of you guys was going to take the win. And neither will let you be number 1. But hey, you know what? It got us over the 50 mark last week when you guys had that little rivalry going. So I thought that was pretty fun. Dude, where did... Stop stopping. Like, I'm trying to chase you. Guild is full. I mean, technically this, it shows as one spot open, but that's because somebody's waiting for their 24-hour cooldown from leaving their other guild. It is full, but if you're in the Discord and you have posted enough to get to Grizzly status, which is not much posting at all, to be honest with you, then you'll be able to access the recruitment channel. And so whenever a spot opens in the main guild or the sister guild, that is where we'll post up and say, hey, there's a spot open, and then, you know, we'll look for people that want to fill those spots. So keep that in mind. If you want a chance to get into the guild, you do need to be part of Discord, and you do have to participate with the community. Like, that's kind of like my one rule. I don't really have any other rule other than don't be an asshat. But it's kind of like if you don't even want to talk to the guild normally, like why would I want you in the guild is how I would look at that. Is Morgana okay to bring to SOS since he has a physical skill? I mean, if you don't have Minami giving you better buffs, I don't see why not. That's assuming you need a healer, though. You still need to post more because I can't post your ZZM pulls. Yeah. And it's not just posting, like you can interact. So it also works like if you're going in there and people say something and then you know, like their post or you know, do the fire or whatever, one of my ridiculous emotes that I make, that counts as well. Sister Girl has a spot open. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. But there is like a back end timer. So like you can't just go in there and like 20 posts and it magically makes you level 5. Like it understands that if you're doing that. But it's honestly like most people will get to rank 5 in like their first few hours or day. Like if they're just having casual chats with people. It really does not take long. Which is intentional. It's mostly because I don't want people spamming that are just going there to do stupid stuff. Oh, are they gonna block Bless? This ought to be interesting. I don't know how this fight works. Let's just see if the AI can figure it out. Yeah, exactly. Melissa's got the emotes right there. That second one is her favorite one. Mia's Lady On. Although you're oh, I haven't put the new ones on YouTube. I've got some spicier new ones. Yeah, it's which bot did I use? Sapphire, or there's 2 bots I'm running, Sapphire and something else. And for life, I can't think of the name of it. I have to go check. But yeah, it does do it like that. But like, even still, it really shouldn't be hard to hit 5. By favorite, I mean it's her favorite. Oh, by the way, did you guys see that I'm already getting to the Christmas spirit? My wife hates it. Papa Bear in the house, baby. With the Santa hat and everything. I don't think it's going to happen. I was totally going to try to get like some hoodies and shirts branded out for the holidays and throw it up on a store. Not that I expect a bunch of people to buy them, but I kind of want them for myself. But I've had 0 time to draw and design my own merchandise, and I'm not going to AI that shit. Like, I want to actually draw it myself. Uncool. It isn't even Thanksgiving. I know. Y'all have no idea. This is why I want to move to the Philippines, because they start celebrating Christmas in September. I do love that one Mariah Carey song. I think it's the funniest shit when it's like November 1st and she's like, it's almost time. Y'all can hate me for it. I don't even care. I'm all about the Christmas spirit. What does this boss even do? I'm not even paying attention. What am I supposed to do to him? It seems like there's mechanics because this is taking too long. I'm glad that we're buffing and not actually hurting him. Basically, Electric, basically. I threatened my wife that I would stop. Okay, what are we doing? Jesus, that is like a wall of text. Oh, you bastard. Do. Well, I want to go pull out Mesa now. Screw this guy. Because I don't think I have anything else in my rotation that can do anything here. Agadine? I don't think it'll apply burn if he blocks it. Yeah, it won't. Okay, let's... Damn it. Yeah, use Mesa. That's the exact same thing that popped in my head. Edit party... Mesa. Just Outlast. Where was he at? Oh, I just gotta turn around like this. Turn around. Every now and then I get a turn around. We're just gonna make Mesa bleed him out because he's a freaking psychopath. Oh yeah. You don't hate that I'm bringing Mesa? I'll never be able to say it the way you want me to say it. I'm sorry. I know, that's just not my skill. What's up, Will? You don't have Mesa? I mean, I should have that, or you could just bring another Pazuzu. I wonder if he could do Pazuzu to Pazuzu. Although I would think he would... Would he allow Curse? Because if he would, then you could also bring Sepia. But the reason I would think Mesa's work is because it's Almighty. And I don't think Sepias are. I think Sepias are all Curse damage. God, Wonder Almighty attacks would take forever. Honestly, any excuse to bring Mesa right now, I'm for it. I'm getting so close to getting him to like 17. Yeah, look, he's just bleeding out over there. Mesa, did you not watch my video on how to play yourself? You should just be using bleeds right now. Go to YouTube, look up 16-bit bear, and learn how to play with yourself. That sounded terrible. Everything but the actual mechanic. I'm going to turn this off because the computer's dumb, is basically why. I don't even want to do it. I just want to get him going. He's on cooldown. Do it this way. Clip it. Yeah. I say some sus stuff after 10 o'clock. Boom. You know, I'm going to press this because I never press it. I just think it'll be funny. And we get healed. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. What do I even have on him? I don't think this will land, will it? No, it won't give any sort of thing for me. I mean, it's still a good damage increase, Ribeye. So from that perspective, it's still good, but... Do you need it? No. Oh, I should have done skill 1. Oh my god. We're all bleeding to death here. I'm just gonna do this to burn her stuff. I mean, I'm gonna pick it up just because it's Haru. Let's heal some people up. Yes, there will be. For the knives. I mean, probably not anytime soon, when I think about it. I feel like we're getting less for some reason. I don't feel like we're getting as many as we should. But honestly, like, you're more or less just going to focus on a handful of them anyways. Oh my god, that's some bleeds. Oh, don't you dare. Thank you. Thank you, Mesa. Make sure you thank your persona groups. These guys are funny to me. I actually like this enemy. You get out of the way. I don't like you. I like the other guy. Come here, Speedy. Bam. Give me those gems. Okay, now I need to go back up and to the right. Oh, you saw a post about that? Okay, that makes sense. I didn't like go and look up anything in terms of like somebody that would have counts of joy medals, but it's just one of those things where like I feel like I should have been further ahead of my knives. But the whole reason I'm saving them is just because I want them for Haru. That's the only reason I don't have more of my knives built out right now. I'm just hoarding resources. Yeah, see, I wanted to make that like down to the wire, that fight, because I want you guys to be entertained. I can't be steamrolling everything. Hate that boss. Yeah, some of these Memento bosses are ironically annoying because they have mechanics. And you get so used to just roaming around punching things in the face that you kind of forget that there's mechanics. You know what I'm curious about? Because I've actually spent a good amount of my contracts, but I wonder how many I have. Where's... Yeah, I only have 81. Alright, that floor should be done. That one's done. So now we need to go... here. I don't even know how many floors they gave us. Chat, yeah. Chat loves seeing streamers struggle. That is a fact. Hands down. Oh, wait. What? That was it? Did we only get 2 floors? I don't remember when we had floor 3. Well, shit. I guess that's all Mementos. Okay. I have 2 options for you guys. Option 1. Oh, is Antonio leaving? 4:50 a.m. Yeah, please go get some sleep, my friend. Option 1. I can go grind out the city stuff. So I'm not going to spend all of them, but I've just been stockpiling some of these, but I want to save some for if they ever, and I think it's going to happen with Futaba, but if they release Puppets synergy, like I want to blitz the hell out of that. And so I don't want to spend all of them, but I can do some of this, or I can switch games to DNA and do a little grinding on DNA. So I guess 1 in the chat if you want me to grind out city life stuff, or 2 if you want me to switch over to DNA. Because Mementos is done. I've got nothing left to do in Mementos now, and all my other event stuff is done. I am 100% caught up on content now. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is all done. That's all done. That's all done. Yeah, I've got nothing left over there. Just finished Campagno boss. Really tired. Futaba when? What's up, doctor? I got a 2, a 2, a 1, a 1. A 2. Alright, so DNA is winning right now. Mark just is here for the vibe. I love it. 9. 6, 7. 1, but down for 2. Oh, I'm surprised, Melissa. I thought for sure you would want DNA more than you want me to grind city stuff. 6, 7. Imagine if YouTube auto banned people that do 6, 7. That'd be the funniest thing. I don't mind either way. I'm happy to do either one of them. So to me, it doesn't matter. You just got Futaba last week on TW. Nice. 3 ZZN. That's fair. I didn't give you guys a third option. I was literally playing ZZN before the stream. I was doing a 0 run. Trying to build out a shielder. I finally got Maribel. The shielder I wanted the least, but at least I've got a shielder. But now I've actually got a builder so our shields don't suck, which is a whole different ball game. Am I gonna date Mesa? That's what I do with the energy drinks. Oh, that boy's at my house all the time in this game. Don't you worry. YouTube would never be funny, only cringe and weird. Facts. I'm basically like Mesa. My parents are never home. Honkai Star Rail? I've never played it. I honestly know very little about it. Nice shield for 52 weeks and she'll be fine. There's not many. There's 60 people. Well, 50 people here. There was 60. I think 10 people left because I don't know why. I can do a couple of these while I wait for answers. Mace is alright at your house too. That player, he's switching between our houses. I'm leveling this and I'm leveling proficiency right now. Trying to get them both to 16. Ba-da-bum-bum. I scared him off? Probably. It's all good. What do you do? What do you do? I said DNA, they're like, fuck this, I'm out. You can have him. It's fine. I like mine older and thicker. Don't you worry. Speaking of, Wonder is looking dapper. Yep. He's got that purple pimp suit. I wonder what the next suit's going to be and if I'm going to want to buy it. Otherwise, I might switch back to the leathers. Yes, I'm free. This is the best outfit, though. Yeah, see, I'm getting there. Getting there. What level is yours, Melissa? Have some flowers. I did not see it yet. Bear, which one was it? Or Showtime, which one was it? I have not seen the Battle Pass outfits come back, no. I will say fairly, though, I haven't like specifically looked, but anytime I've actually checked when someone's asked me, I've not seen like a place you can get it. I'm down to all knowledge books now too, unfortunately. You're 18? Nice. Time to randomly click an answer because I don't care because you still get 7 points either way. Doctor, are you caught up on all the content in P5X? Like, did you do all the palettes and mementos? Let's get money so I can buy gifts when she comes out. Can you post a link? Sure, go for it. Give me a second. I'll check what city day I'm on. You gotta beat, dude. I hope you beat Kage to 20. That man can grind. He puts out the grind. Let's see. I am on. Oh, that's almost 16. Getting close. Uh, 216. Ba-dum-bum-bum. What link? What link? What day are you on, Rib? Oh, links are blocked. I didn't know you actually block them. Hold on, let me check. Is it this button maybe? You will have to forgive me. I do not know how to enable the links. I'm looking at all my different widgets and none of them seem to want to give me that answer. Create highlight video. What is that? That's new. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to be able to. I just don't know how to actually make it work. Dude, yeah. I still think his parents are going to be like bad guys in this game or something. Like, it's far too convenient how long they've been gone. Day 155. A lot of my extra days came because I really went for a push to get Merope to 20 so I could get her persona early on. So I did like a lot of refreshes in that period for like the energy drinks or whatever it is. 272, damn. Okay. You got me beat by a large margin there. I need this one. Stockpile energy for some unknown future purpose. There's, I mean, there's a couple of confidants coming up that are really good. Rico and Puppet come to mind. So it'll be when you get to them, it'll be nice to have them. The other thing it'll be nice for, they haven't given it to us yet, which is weird. But there is an event that they ran on the other servers where they give you twice the amount of money for your jobs. And so if you got a bunch of things stockpiled, you can cycle through those and make a lot of money. Yeah, well, that's it. I guess that's the other thing I pushed for too was Phoebe. Why is this blinking at me? What did I get? Oh, nice. Okay, I'll take that. What am I missing? Oh, these are all just den levels. I got all the other stuff done. Sweet. Kage's at 297. Jesus. You've got to admire his push. Honestly. Dude, Yui, I love you, but where is Mesa? Why you... Oh, is it because it's raining? He doesn't want to be out in the rain or something? Fine. I'll come play with you. Get some Harvest World. Dude, I don't know why they are delaying her so far. Oh, yeah. Mont. The other one that I really like is Firefighter Girl. The hell is her name? Just because of the convenience that her social link gives you. I thought for sure they were just going to flip-flop it with Kira. But I think now they're going to push it with Futaba. If I were to fathom a guess, they're trying to do a big push when Futaba comes out to try to grab more players. Because they know that Futaba is popular in the fandom. So why not push her? And like a couple like, oh, not only her, but you got this, this, and this. You know what I mean? Oh, the Minami one is so far away. It's astronomy. Do bum 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 bum. Oh, Ray means no Kira. Fair, fair. He's so sweet, he doesn't want to melt. You made of sugar? Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Where do you want to go today, Shinjuku? I'm surprised Soccer Boy is not a synergy. And Anderson. Anderson is practically a synergy with how long his event was. Classmate has it out for you? You might. She gives you an online shop so that you don't have to go to the stores to get your products. You just literally, it's like Amazon. You just instantly get it. Though, it's super convenient. And like the higher her rank is, the more of the shops from the city are like their stock comes in. So it's like, I don't remember what order it comes in, but like, you know, rank 5 would be like this store and this store. Rank 7 would be like the flower store. Like it's like you have to fully rank her up to get all the stores unlocked. But just picture like you're trying to make something in your house or you're trying to buy a gift for somebody. Like you no longer have to run to the store to get it. You just be like, oh, I want this thing. Anderson, dude, if Anderson gets a freaking idol form, I'm gonna be so happy. Oh, you tried to wait out the rain? That's pretty cool. That's fun. I don't know. The Cherish one is interesting to me because I can see where it makes sense to merge that to catch us up. But he's also a 5-star character. And so they don't seem to be overly keen on overlapping 5 stars like that, like, or starting them simultaneously. So I don't know. I see where it makes sense, but I don't think they're going to do it. Because here's the thing, is if they put, think about it, if they put his banner on top of Haru or somebody else, nobody's going to pull for him. Nobody. Except for Kage. Because Kage will get everyone maxed out. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I think I'll bring these down to 10. Do. Oh, that's fair, Melissa. That's a really good point. Huh. I mean, if that's the case, then I guess they would put him... I think they would have started promoting him already if he was going to be with Futaba. I don't think they would... Wait, what is the order? Was it... Futaba, Cherish, Haru? Is that the order? Because the only other issue with running Futaba and Haru back to back is they both have that special persona event where you get like their stages that are aligned to their palaces. And I wonder if they'd want them back to back. I feel like I'm missing someone in there. Let me go look. Hold on. Banners. Let me double check my banners. So we had... Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was Futaba, Cherish, Haru. So if they don't have him as a filler between the two of those, then you're gonna go straight from Futaba into Haru's persona event, whatever the heck you want to call it. Which that would be kind of, I mean, it'd be fine, I guess, because they did that with Queen and Fox. Okay, I guess there could be legitimacy there. He's back. So close to 10K subs. I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. What was I think I was at like 9,070, 75, something like that earlier today when I looked. We're making the push. Where you going? Bedroom's upstairs. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Done. Oh no, he can't pay for rent. What will he do? I think we can arrange something, Kira. Don't you worry. Melissa, I know you had to have been happy when this came up. Wow. Like, dude is just bringing it on. Oh, I read it. I read every bit of that. He wanted a thorough tour, people. Thorough. He wanted to check every nook and cranny. You know what I mean. You were so happy. I know you were, girl. Patient wait for Kasumi. I love Kasumi's character. The next one's great. I can't wait. I don't know how we're going to close the gap, Rib. Honestly, like, you know what's so funny is like the first, you know, few, I don't know, live streams / like discussions with the developers, they talked about the accelerated schedule and how come 2.0 they would tell us all about it. And if you've noticed, they haven't said anything else. It's always been like, oh, we'll tell you. I don't know how they're going to do it. The only thing I could think of them doing is just bringing the palaces forward and letting all the characters be where they would normally be. It's the only thing I can make sense of. I like how when you go to your house, he's like, let me go slip into something cozy. And he puts on his pajamas. Like, she's here to study, and he's like, let me put on my robe. Same with Kira. I haven't looked at any of the Thieves and interactions, to be honest with you. All I saw is what you guys posted in chat on Discord. Da 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 da. Clean my room. Make the owl do it. Give me the cats. Yes! Called it. I love this little scene. I'm sorry. I'm easily pleased. You guys know I hate cats. That's what Melissa says. Zevai. I would be all for them. Yeah, well, it's kind of a double-edged sword though. If they speed up the palaces, well, no. I was gonna say, because then we have to wait longer until we get the next one. But if they just put us on the same palace schedule, I guess it's all the same difference, right? See, I told you Melissa was gonna say that. My dog is basically a cat, let's be honest. I think Kage's cat is bigger than my dog is. Why does everyone want to be up in my bedroom? No, I don't actually hate cats. I'm trying to remember where that came from. It was on one of the streams. Something happened. And it's brought out this whole I hate cats thing. But no, I don't hate cats. I can't have one, unfortunately, because my kids are allergic. But what do you do? The only animals I hate would be snakes. Not a snake person at all. I lived in the country for a while where everything you see that slithers is poisonous and will kill you, and there's no hospitals nearby, so I've got a healthy fear of them. And alligators / crocodiles, because I don't trust them. If I'm in Florida, I just know they want to eat me. Like, and you can't like go in the water in Florida. Like you can in obviously like the ocean, but any other body of water, there's probably an alligator. Like that's the general rule. It was the same like with Louisiana. And I don't want to get eaten by an alligator. It's just not on my to-do list today. You don't trust people that hate cats? Fine with them skipping story, not doing 3-week patches during... Oh, God. Oh, that's actually a good way they could do it, Zev. Is not do the three-week patch cycles that they do in the other servers. That would actually speed us up a bit. How you been, by the way, buddy? How's the school stuff going? Aw. What's up with my coat? Is it windy out? Oh, I didn't get my plants. Bold of you to assume the alligators want you. I'm a tasty snack. I just want to put that out there. And if I do enough squats, I'm just going to say it's juicy and thick. So why would an alligator not want a bite of that? Order back to work and got our right to strike strip for the next 3 years. Wait, what? That sounds bad. So did they actually resolve anything to your satisfaction then, Zev, or is it just a shit show? I'm assuming that is because we were talking about me being a snack to alligators. Get off the screen, Yui. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. God, that sucks, man. I'm very sorry about that. Have a good one, Rib. Enjoy your evening. Get some rest. Jesus, dude, that's shit, man. I'm sorry. Why can't I make violets? What am I missing? Am I just scrolling past it because I'm an idiot? I am. Da 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 da. Juicy and thick didn't hurt. Nice. Glad somebody's on my side with that one. Look, if you can't talk about yourself, who can you talk about? Oh, I would swap that one. Let's go get some extra points. I honestly don't know why I'm leveling her up. I don't actually want her level 17. But simultaneously, I just want to knock it off the list. Because it's like an actual reward. But the book stuff is like useless. Like that whole social scenario thing is dumb. Because I don't need any more like knowledge points. Great North for years and make bank teaching there. There you go. Dun, dun. Bum, bum. Nothing I want. So let's just get some cash. Is anything even remotely close to 17? No. Doesn't matter. Da, 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 da. Let's make crepes, because sometimes we can get extras for that. Don't give in to Carnegie propaganda. Definitely don't. Leave it to me, lady. I got this. One choco banana. All right. Strawberries. Chocolate. That was not the event I was thinking of. Very happy that 17 worked the bookstore. Huh? I mean, knowledge is going to hit 20 before anything else for sure. Faux show. Oh, rare rewards. Sorry, your clothes can wait. Is this the cat hunt? It is. Wow. Bum, bum, bum. What treasure do I want to steal from you today? Do, do, do. Get the reward and push. Oh, nice. I wonder if, like, picking certain things will give you different rewards. I'm sure it's something like that. I just don't really pay attention. Doot, doot, doot. Okay, fine. We can still talk to you. Oh, you're right behind me. What am I doing? We'll go work on getting your clothes. Is she going to be my next 20? Now I think about it. Like, her outfit for rank 20 isn't even that good. But I just want to, again, I just want to knock her off of the list. Because they have special rewards. It's getting there. I mean, she's still going to take a while to get to 20. Whoa. Get up on me, lady. You can have a book. Willy Wonka? It does kind of look like Willy Wonka. Your knowledge is 20, everything else is 17, 18. Yeah, I mean, if anything, once it's 17, it just no longer matters. Outside of, like, the couple of gems you get for hitting 20. Which is so negligible, it doesn't really matter. You know, we haven't been on a date anywhere else in a while. Take me to church. I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. That's what's happening. He's serenading me right now at church. See how he's like all relaxed? I mean, I gotta be careful. I could get copyright strike singing like that. You know, I sound just like Hosier. Moko's goals. Moko deserves 20. Damn. Okay, you got your favorite. Mine would have to be... Well, it was Moreau, but... You know who needs a synergy is our old lady friend. You knew I was going to sing that? You know me. You know me. Shun, I haven't seen you in forever. What do I even get for you now? Do I get anything for you? I kind of forgot you were a synergy. Oh, I don't get anything else for you at 17? Well, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm going to have to ignore you then. Who would be my number one? I mean, it's definitely Merope, but I guess Yumi. I guess I'm an adult kind of person. Yui, because she's spunky. I know, Puppet needs to freaking get, like, her whole synergy, I'm curious how it's going to translate. But, I just want her damn rewards. Always awesome to hear the diversity. I've been playing and planning. Yeah. Am I going to pull for Haru? Haru, I'm seriously debating going for an A1 on. So pulling her is an absolute, getting her weapons an absolute, but I legitimately may go for her A1 because I think it'll be fun. Some Merope is a fan idol. I appreciate that. Yes. I'm sorry, I just have no reason to spend time with you, dude. Like, it sucks to be you. You're cool, but you're not giving me anything after I gave you all those flipping gifts that cost me an arm and a leg. You gave me a couple of recipes. Like, dude, we have YouTube. It's the strawberry. A1 her and get her weapon. I mean, she can do a good amount of damage, and her A1 is legit. And I keep saying it, but like, it's gonna be so funny when you start putting her in Joker's guild boss instead of him. You know what? I actually want this. She can hold off. Let's meditate. Yeah, I guess a hella expensive. But the thing is, once you hit 17 on your social links or on your city stats, if you're not meeting with somebody for building their synergy, you just run everything that's money making because there's no reason to rush to 20. Friendship with Shun is dead. If the boy wants to make me some ramen, ramen's my favorite food, but he hasn't offered, so that's his problem. That boy is mine. I don't know, I just got the Monica and Brandy song stuck in my head. Which I get that a lot of you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But if you are even remotely close to my generation, you know. That boy is mine. Big rewards. Yeah, we gotta bump that up. Yeah, it's slow without the 3x. Yes, Melissa, you know what song I'm talking about. Where else can we go with him? We haven't been to some other places in a while. You know, let's just hang in Shibuya. Let's go hit the arcade, dude. Back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, yes. Pretty much, that's about when it came out. Oh, you're close. You're so close. He's edging me. Bear likes it big, confirmed. Yeah, I guess I can't really argue with that statement. Give it to me thick. Do 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 do. Can I craft any more of those plants? I'm sorry, I'm tired. I streamed last night, I'm streaming tonight. Like, I'm just not even trying to be reserved with my comments. You guys got the late night bear and you like it. It's fine. I understand. Oh, nice. Did I finally make enough freaking gifts for everybody? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 50 gifts. Nice. But now I gotta get to 100. I haven't touched cooking in a hot minute either. And I feel like this whole cooking recipe thing is just nonsense. Like, I cannot seem to get more to drop. Clip it and ship it. You got it, man. You know, I was telling Platt, we were talking earlier before we did the podcast, I need to figure out a short strategy, and maybe it's just all these clips of me saying really sus stuff. Shorts are going to get me canceled. You slept. I didn't get to sleep in. Form bonds. Let's go get that rank 17. I like that every place they work has the same work outfits. Oh, you stalker. She's basically the girl from Frozen is what you're telling me. Sure. You were giving off like hella stalker vibes when it comes to Katone. Finish Mementos and Palace 3. Nice. How many gems am I at? I don't know. Let me go look. Let me check, but just keep in mind I spend money, so my gem count is, you know, influenced by that, of course. You're going to bring a whole brass band to go cheer her on? That seems a little bit excessive there, love. She's figure skating. Bam. 17. Bear not a premium free-to-play plus Guppy confirmed. Yeah. Yeah, we should be getting her story either with her or just before her. The way that they've been doing it lately. Because they've been doing like their synergies before their idols come out. So, a few patches from now. Alright, my gem count is 62,000. With 8 tickets. And then my weapons, I have 16. I need hearts. Give me some crepes, lady. I don't remember off the top of my head what her synergy does. I'd have to look it up. I just don't recall. The problem is a lot of the synergies we get that could be really helpful, we should have had earlier. Because by the time they come out, we've leveled most of the characters. So it's like, I guess unless you are new to the game and then you have more freedom there. Marope, I have no reason to talk to you. Yes, it was out before Mesa. So I'm hoping with Futaba is when we get that. That's a good stash though. 64 and 44. No, I'm with you. I'm a little salty we haven't gotten it either. Because it would help with these gifts. Do 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 do. I think you'd get more customers if you let me wear my pimp suit. Just saying. Oh, getting there. Getting close to 16. We'll use one of these because I want to go talk to him. All right, what are these other places we can go chill at? We haven't done the bookstore in a minute. Oh, nice. So we should get another event with him soon, right? All right, so his next hangout should be his rank up. So let's push for that. Might as well get the last gun thing unlocked. I just want them to fix the fishing so I can get the rest of those achievements, but I'm not going to fish again when all I catch is that one same fish over and over again. Sorry, I keep yawning. Shit. Oh, I don't need to talk to you anymore. I got everything I need from you, girl. Is there anyone else that makes more sense in your slot? He doesn't have anything. I already have her at 17. So one of these two. I think he still has stuff to give me. Right? Oh, he has a rank 20. That's gross. Okay, we'll hang out. You psychopath. Because it's either him or Cord. Cord I like better, but let's just be honest. I'm forever going to suck at her music game. And so unlocking another song that I'm going to be terrible at is just not going to be any good for me. What is going on with fishing? It's just, I don't know if it's actually bugged or not, but you can't seem to get anything but one type of fish for the master. Ooh, a chuny. Okay, what the heck is a chuny? Help me out here. Cause you know I don't know this crap. You do get like, you can get platinum tickets and stuff from fishing though. So do enough to get your rewards, but then like there's an achievement for hitting rank 10, I think, which I have not done yet. And then you get gems for catching so many fish from the different ponds or different sizes. So it's worth doing. But there's like I can't seem to catch any of the other large fish. So we'll do this one. You haven't gone past 9 because who cares about the songs? I mean, and I try to get everyone at least to the point that I get their rewards, like their gems or whatever. And then once I have all their gems, then I go back and get like whatever the cool, like you just saw me unlock Tomoko's, for example. But then like I could care less about their little card things or emotes. Like that does nothing for me. So they'll come over the span of the years of me playing this game and I just don't really care. You have to have a reason for me to get you that much attention. All right, it's not raining, so we should be able to go see our boy again. What city am I in? Sure thing. You keep coming to my house checking for dust, lady. It's weird. Yeah, I mean, it's like if the gems were something crazy, like if it was like, oh, you're going to get like a pull out of it, then I might care more. But to get 10 or maybe 20 gems, I don't care. I don't. Like, there's so much you have to do to get to rank 20 on these characters. That one? Oh, sweet, I guessed right. Like, I've basically gotten all of the convenient achievements at this point. Yes. Man, productive night. We got 2 of these to rank 17. All right, Melissa. What's this conversation? Does he need to check my bedroom again? What do I want to say? Your guild basically died and depleted due to an activity. It's hard to find new people that don't have one. That's true. Mason can check your bedroom all day. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Melissa, how much did you love this line? I mean, at least you still get to do the guild boss, like, without even having a guild. You lose a couple, like, minor rewards, but it's like, kind of like whatever. 10 days, dude. Quit texting me, people. Quit texting me. Now you're in the top 10 guild? Hell yeah. Did he say he liked what we did in my room? I mean, he probably did. Bum, 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 bum. Skipping off. They're all my girlfriends. I went harem route. And see, Tomoko's pushed me right into the arms of Katone. That's her fault. Let's gaslight her. All these 16-hour ones. Gross. Alright, I need my synergy stuff. How do you like... Wait. Chris wanted to, oh, how do you like the way the game has been going? It's fine. I mean, it's actually check out the podcast to talk a little bit about it. But that's the benefit of foresight is I know things that are coming. And so I know there's things that I'm looking forward to. And I don't mind that the game is in a slow period because I play other games too. So it doesn't phase me the same way it might phase some other people. Well, I'm almost 29. That's good. Okay. You friend zoned everyone because I want the men instead. Yeah. I wish they would have a little bit more openness on that with Persona games, but I don't think they're going to. All right, I keep yawning. I am tired. And I don't want to use any more of my energy drinks because I want to save those for Puppet. So I think this is probably about as natural a place as anywhere to stop for the night. So my friends, I'm going to log off and go to bed. Thank you for hanging out. I super appreciate it. And you know what I like to say? Until our next video or live stream, take care of yourselves. Good night, bye. Good night. Oh, sorry, I'm still stretching. I can't actually end the chat yet because I'm stretching. And it feels really good. Especially on my shoulder after working out. Oh, okay, there it is. All right, good night, everybody.